So hi, I rarely talk about this. There we go. This has been like a trauma because of the art community having issues recently. And I might talk about it again because of this trauma. I rediscovered this in 2023. After years of forgetting, this was when I was about 12. This trauma had been in the back of my mind ever since at 2023. I had just kept getting and going back to this trauma because it had affected me a lot when it first happened. So here's my retelling of this trauma in a retrospective way so y'all can understand what I went through. 2018. Oh my god, that was a year when I was younger. Oh my god. It was probably the worst year for me because how much I struggled on the internet. And I didn't have any friends after I moved. And I was feeling so hopeless and it made me feel so awful. This was when like the internet, a lot of the internet was like, look at that SJW being an SJW type energy, and minimalism was taking over. And my dad left during this time and it caused me so much stress. Not the point of the video. In 2018, I joined the sideshow community when I was about 11. It was before I turned 12 on March 11th. I always loved making videos. I always wanted to make videos for people to watch. I made scripts for videos. I would make and start writing scripts. Actually, most of the videos were unscripted. When I tell you most of the videos were unscripted, all made on video, Windows Movie Maker, or KineMaster. That was the other one. I used KineMaster as well. They weren't very good. I'm not gonna lie. I was not trying. Not gonna lie. Somewhere in February, I met the Omega. I don't have much in February since I never saved any images from old DMs, though I tried to save everything, and he went by, I believe, SketchDB when I first met him. I also had many alternate accounts. So I can't physically log into them. I don't remember all of them, and I don't think it would be possible to find their like passwords and emails because most of them probably are lost to time. Anyway, I didn't really talk to them other than I thought it was a conversation. I introduced myself to him. He was very narcissistic. March then happened. March was a whole thing. I don't really talk about it that much because I don't really remember what happened in March. There were people who wanted to avoid me because I was a child. If y'all did not know, I was a child commentator. But you know, I got it. I was a pretty annoying child. I'm not gonna be like, ooh, I did nothing wrong. Like, girl, I was an annoying child. Anyway, then April 2018 happens. And that is when the live stream happens. It was April 28th. 2018. It was Saturday morning. I wanted to go on Doodle Tone's stream. I know Doodle Tones is a problematic individual. I had to use her video because that was the only thing left. And I know that she is considered problematic. Whatever, not the point. Moving on. That was 2018. Me who was into her. Yeah, because I was a child who wanted to talk to their favorite YouTuber at the time. Somewhere between like 12 p.m. to 1, somewhere, but it isn't really, whatever. I was campaigning, doing stand behavior, and then I think the Omega got into the conversation. I DM'd him first. He was on the server, which should have been a mistake. To do that first, but this is old. I was 12, I didn't have good old thinking skills, so probably didn't have that much. Anyway, he was on a server that I was on, and I wanted to go over my call. You know, I wanted to talk to him because I was campaigning. I was doing the stand behavior stuff. And he said no, you know, and I continued with it more. And then he decided to interrogate me on me being transgender and said, you're only using transgender in commentaries. What are we on? What? Whoa, I found that sentence alone invalidating because I didn't really care. Most of the people in real life didn't care, and I was in the closet. Now, I am non-binary now, and I've realized that I am non-binary because I learned that using they them is pretty nice, and I've been able to come to terms with that. Anyway, I got kind of pissed at him, and like, because what do you mean I'm only trans in commentary? What do you mean by that? And he got really pissy too, so I blocked him. And then I had a whole hissy fissy fit. Well, it was more of like trolling, but I wouldn't. Now I feel like I was kind of having a fissy fit, and but still, I decided to get at Joni, who didn't do anything wrong, by the way. Someone who just associated with the, and I got really mad at her. In a public live chat of Doodle Tone streams, which I shouldn't have done because I should have moved on with my day. But instead, I got mad at someone who wasn't the problem. Then the Omega decided, with his big brain, that in a public live stream that it would be okay to scream at me for 7 whole minutes. I wish I was making that up. I wish I was making this up. I wish. It was bad. It was like, what the fuck just happened? I was mad at myself for what happened, and it wasn't my fault. Well, actually, somewhat was, but still, I pissed him off in a way that I didn't know that he could get to that point. Yelling at me for 7 whole minutes. He told me I was a whore. A child, a 12-year-old, a whore? Because I used alternate accounts. Kind of find that funny now, because he literally did the exact same thing 3 years ago with his All CC account, and I believe he owned the Alt Commentary Community channel at one point. Kind of hypocritical. And also told me negative predictions of what I was going to be, and that had hurt me for a while because I was 12, and an 18-year-old was telling me that I would be a terrible person. Let's burn you off the cross type energy. And I want to play it because I have a humiliation kink and want to make y'all suffer through this. I'm so sorry. Anyway, let me just play it for y'all, okay? Let me just play it for y'all.
What the?
PC.
What the hell? Frosty.
Don't worry.
No, not you. No, Frosty Bomb. It's just like, Jonah, let others talk. What the fuck is up with you, Benjamin? Okay? No, that's it. Fuck it. Benjamin, you are able to talk as much as Jonah is. Don't try to fucking tell people what to do, okay?
Thank you.
You try to
okay,
fucking go on to
yeah.
others and try and fucking tell them, no, stop telling me to do this, stop telling me to do that. Oh, I'm not Benjamin, I'm not this, stop telling blah blah blah. No. Benjamin, you're gonna have to understand something. When it comes to you being as fucking irritating as you are, and you fucking obviously lying about who you are, no one is going to take you seriously within this community. Nobody. Okay?
Oh.
Oh,
Legit, you are fucking getting on everybody's at this point. You have irritated how many people? And you trying to tell people what to do on, like, over this, when you have just as much as power as Jonah does within this stream. No, I cannot fucking sit here and let you just keep on going off like this.
Seriously, man, do you not try hard enough too much? Are you high? Are you just like some other YouTuber act like a baby? Congratulations. Maybe you are high. Maybe you are not high enough.
I don't.
Or maybe
I
you're.
know I don't like it whenever people like fucking like try and like talk down to people like live on stream or something. But no, it's just when it comes to something like this, like I think it might also be because like Jonah's a friend of mine. But goddamn, when it comes to something like this, I just can't fucking stand it. Like god damn, like Frosty's just been getting on my last nerve essentially. That's what I'm going to say. But it's just. Legit. Like, if you're going to want people to take you seriously, if you're going to want people to at least give you the time of day, at least fucking give others the time of day, and at least take them seriously, Frosty. And like legit, if you are definitely not supposed to be Benjamin Barry, I would love to see some actual proof of this. There's more evidence showing that you are Benjamin than you're not. If you are Benjamin, you are able to actually fix up your reputation. Actually listen.
So Frosty needs to chill out.
Pretty much.
Get it? Chill out. Is more like a joke.
Yeah, I get ya.
Okay.
Like Susie, you can like probably call me out if I'm being too harsh, but god damn it, like I can't. Ugh.
Honestly, I don't really care if I don't really care about like if someone calls out like someone else, but
Like, I know it's not like my audience, and I shouldn't be telling people what to do.
How what you are.
Like I know I shouldn't be telling people what to do, but it's just when like I see Frosty doing pretty much that, but being far more like it's obvious that he's just trying to fucking be malicious in a way, going, no, I want people's attention, pretty much. Like hell, he even added Susie earlier, going, hey, are you bored? I am. Like no, come on. I'm sorry, but this is obviously Benjamin Barry. This is obviously what he would be doing, because he's a fucking attention whore at times. Like, I get that he's a kid and all, but come on.
Act your age. Really.
Honestly,
Larissa, that's actually the single, that's
then,
actually the single most smartest thing you've actually said. So in a nutshell, never go blazing, Frosty Bomb. Yeah, that's actually the smartest thing I've heard you say.
Yes. Thank you. I was just saying, act your age that way. If you're not...
He's like 12 or 10.
I know. But act your age. If you are the teenager or the pre-teenager, you better be acting your age, because... I don't know why.
I just want people to kind of... Like, I just don't like it whenever it's just like children try talking down to like people that are evidently not even in the wrong. Oh, hi Pac-Man fan 64.
Yeah.
Why are kids even on YouTube? Is it for teenage?
Yeah. I don't know either.
I wasn't even angry, Jonah. I was just more so irritated because freaking Frosty Bomb earlier, like he ended up blocking me because I just kind of got a little bit irritated with him. Like he goes hi and I say hey, and he goes I'm trying to fill a call, and I go okay, and it's like no one has come and I only have 3 people in my call, and I go okay, and he goes that's all, I need 1 person in my call, and I said I don't care, and then just like still I do, even though I'm stupid. It's like, and I should care why? Look, I'm in my own call. I don't need to go into another call. Okay, I don't need to go into into another call with people I don't like really want to talk with. I'd prefer to be with friends or people I know. And then it's just like,
yes, I know that. Go on. Sorry.
And then hashtag blocked.
Yes. Sketch, are you there? Probably he's.
This is for everybody else. In fact, whenever you're in a Google Doc, you have the same icon as Benjamin, and ironically enough, the same name as him in the doc. And he goes, I don't care. I swear I ain't stop talking about this. And I go, okay, so you don't care that I'm calling you Benjamin, even though you go out of your way to say that you're not him. I'm sorry, mister, I'm only trans in commentaries. I don't buy that. And it's like, you know what? What I ain't, because reasons, and then this is his reasons. Objectively amazing reasons. 1, it's mostly, pointless drama that was supposed to be there. And 2, I'm blocking by, have a nice day. And I wrote XD.
We've hit the mark where I'm about to stop calls. You guys have a good one.
Already.
Okay. It's either side call 3 or side call 4. Like, yeah, I figured
After the whole stream, I was mad at him because you don't get to treat people like that at all. Now, I did have other experiences with him. However, I have to explain the rest of the story because it is long. Like, it is long. after the live stream, the stream went private, by the way, and thank God it did, because there is only one clip of it available, which was what I showed y'all like a couple of seconds ago. Well, whatever. Hopefully someone has a recording of it, the whole thing in the archive, which I would love to see, but I would probably get traumatized again, and it wouldn't be good for my mental health at all. Like, it would be terrible for my mental health. But anyway, he still went and decided to basically vent about me in specific chats, where I could literally see those messages, and also was in the same servers as him at the same time, shit talking about me in servers where in quote, saying that I gave him panic attacks. I wish I was joking. I wish. He still went. Oh, and sweetie, when I tell you that's not the worst part, he did not leave me alone. Even making a commentary in May, a month later. Oh, sweetie, if you didn't know it would get worse, it would get hella worse, sweetie. Oh my God. So, I recently looked at the end of the video, and when I tell you, I'm just gonna show you, because oh my God, what crazy, and I won't be commentating on it because it is just so like manipulative and very just weird. I'm just letting y'all have this moment because oh my God, yes. Like, do y'all see this? This is very parasocial. And I get that, like, yes, this is old, but this is parasocial to the fact that this is not, like, but this is just weird. This is weird. Not only that, but it just seems like parasocial that you are going to my videos, watching every single video, and I find that weird when I am a 12-year-old. Find that really creepy.
Fuck it. It's time for final thoughts, as honestly, this video may actually be the biggest form of trying to dodge anything I have ever seen. Benjamin, I know that you think that lots of people don't like you, and yeah, you'd not be wrong for thinking that, as well, not too many people do, if at all, for the most part. Although, trying to pretend to not be yourself won't fix up your issues. We don't vehemently hate you where we're going to try and fucking crucify you at the stake because you're Benjamin Perry. No, we will react when you do things wrong, or when you're doing things that are obnoxious or getting on people's nerves or overall annoying people. Yes, I will admit that I was very harsh towards you wrongfully during that one Doodle Tones live stream, which I do not look too fondly upon, and I'm very sorry for how I ended up treating you there. However, that doesn't mean that what you were doing there, or here, or ever, is justified. I personally don't like seeing you hop from account to account just because you think people hate you, or thinking that you're just going to be attacked left and right just because you're Benjamin Perry, the new bandwagon we must destroy, like fucking that kid Douglas usually likes to think that we do within the commentary community. No, that's not how the commentary community works here. You're going to have to understand that the reason why people don't like you is because you're not thinking before you speak, nor thinking all the way through before you do something. Personally, I don't feel like that most children shouldn't be doing commentaries unless they've hit puberty and or in the process of it as well. The main reason why is because I think that when it comes to the minds, it doesn't start to properly develop and to understand how to make a coherent point until they do hit puberty. I have seen commentators like Umbris actually get close to attempting to get a point almost being correct, and people like Discount who have actually made correct points before, and you, Benjamin, have made at least 2 good points in the video that you tried covering for yourself. Look, I personally don't want to see you get up and ditch again to another alt account where people like myself will eventually find you, and then the process will rinse, recycle, repeat. It's not going to be healthy on you, and it's not going to be healthy on anyone else if you decide to do so. You can become an amazing commentator. You're still young and have yet to hit your full potential. You are anything but a lost cause as you're still learning, and it's best to learn now while you're still young and can absorb things better, than when you're older and having to struggle to learn things as well. So overall, all I need to say on this video is please let this fucking stupid chain from increasing again, and that includes you making a commentary on this video, Benjamin.
And then when I told him to leave me alone, he eventually did apologize, but again, there are some moments that also raise very big red flags. like somewhere in June 2018. I remember he wanted to talk about me about a video. The way he texted was like the script of the Declaration of Independence. Let me explain. Like, he would send one sentence messages. It was it was a paragraph. I wish I was joking. I wish I didn't have to make this, but I have to because this is my trauma. And the first time he did it, it was like, I thought he was even giving like little criticisms about my video, but instead, for the rules of criticism, for giving someone criticism, you don't constantly shit on their videos and their art. And that's what he actually did. Instead of like helping me, he just shit on my videos and told me I can improve, but I don't see that. Very counterproductive, if you ask me. In January of 2019, he called my autism fake, which is absolutely insane coming from a man who is autistic to be calling my autism fake. Crazy. I wish I had evidence, but I didn't record any of it, and it was a long time ago. But I remember everything. I remember a lot of what that man said. The context was that I was autistic and had ADHD, and I take pills every day to someone. I don't remember who it was, but it was in a Roblox. It was in a Roblox school roleplay group that I signed up for, and I never did anything else because I was a busy and a child who had There's music playing, and I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry this got off topic. What I was gonna say again? Oh yeah, who had other things to do in 2019. Anyway, the person who I was talking to said, you don't have autism or ADHD. Someone who was neurotypical, by the way, said that. Who didn't experience any of the trauma that I actually experienced when I was in public school and had to deal with a lot. Whatever. Then I added V to the conversation because my brain didn't click right. I was, camp, I guess. Anyway, and then he told me, oh, he's just a little kid who is faking autism and ADHD. Again, that should have caught me off guard, but I was just laughing because it was him being insecure and weird. And then we never talked for a while after I left the SCC. I never talked about, well, maybe I have, but the first time I left, it was because people like V wanted me gone, and it wasn't productive. It was more of, I hate this kid because he made bad videos. And I didn't like this type of energy anymore. So I left and had other things to do. I then rediscovered the slideshow commentary community, which I left in December 2023. I have a video why I left, which I don't really look fondly upon because I did blame the community who didn't really do anything wrong other than exist, but whatever, not the point. I heard V was a pedophile. I was not even shocked. But the fact he groomed people is disgusting and gross. I feel bad for the people who he groomed, especially when they were victims of these tactics. It makes me feel so gross. And this all came out when Joni came out as her, and I'm glad she came out with all these allegations because no person deserves to be treated like that during those awful times. I hope Joni gets therapy and gets a better life. If she is already doing that, good on her. So that's it. I will be sharing other stories from other people who had also negative experiences with the Omega. Also, those stories will be in the description below because I believe all victims deserve a voice, so go check their stories out. Support their voices. I also want to mention the Omega. The Omega is still online. He is now going by the persona of Binary Stork on things like X and YouTube. He never left. He just rebranded. I need people to start getting accounts like these to report them and block them and get them off the platform. So that was it. I'm done. I hope this was important because I'm tired. I should have done my homework, but I have ADHD and wanted to finish the script. So that's it. Bye. Bye. This was long. I'm so sorry, y'all. Bye. Bye. Just bye.